Really? I mean, am I just a radical who would make Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, proud? Yeah, let's go terrorize the transhumanists. You can read this for yourself. Here's another quick clip. Now, are these people channeling the Nomo? We can also envision the possibility that prosthetic flippers designed today for dolphins, along with artificial gills, might be requested by humans who want to transform into an aquatic animal. Your tax dollars at work. All right, so finally, here's what he says. Finally, this is the pay dirt. Finally, we will mention here the related persistent concern that we are playing God with world-changing technologies, which is presumably bad, he says sarcastically. But what exactly counts as playing God? And why is that morally wrong? I.e., where exactly is the proscription in religious scripture not to play God? We do not wish to be mired. This is what it says. We do not wish to be mired in such theological issues as important as they are to theists. Well, there it is. But I wish to engage them in it anyway. And I'll tell you something, there's very good reasons why these folks don't want people like me and you involved in this. They got a really small taste of this actually back in 2002 and 2003. Do you remember when Admiral John Poindexter was the head of the DARPA Information Awareness Office? And you remember there was a series of flaps. Most of the public wasn't even aware of what was going on, in which he got canned. Remember all that? Well, it was because the Senate Appropriations Committee, during some issues, started looking into DARPA. And as they were looking into how money was flowing into DARPA and what it was being used for, they were astonished to find unstoppable mutations, super soldiers whose DNA had already been reconstructed, this over a decade ago, who could communicate by thought alone, already on the drawing board, already being funded in 2002. Now, Professor Joel Guru, who was an investigative reporter for the Washington Post at that time, and by the way, who wrote the book Radical Evolution. You should get it. It's not written from a Christian or transhumanist point of view. It's simply